Hey guys, welcome back. It's DK here. We're back for another segment of DK lessons. Now, in this lesson, we're gonna learn a build order, and this build order is gonna be 3-gate expand build, and we're gonna actually transition it into the 6-gate with +1. So, basically, this build was popular in probably in the older days, not as viable as now, since Protoss usually do a forge fast expand. But anyhow, it's still a viable build, and so we start off with a 9 pylon, and this build is usually for against Zerg players as well as Terran players. More so against Zerg players, but you don't really want to do it against a Protoss player. It's just not really suited for it. But anyhow, you're gonna get a 9 pylon, and then you're gonna chrono boost after that. And then, of course, you're gonna scout your opponent, see what race he is, or she is. And you gotta get a 12 gateway, of course, and then we're gonna get a gas after that as soon as possible. Now we're gonna chrono boost our nexus about 3 times, I suppose. Yeah, 3 times. You could chrono boost it more if you want. Depends on what you feel like doing. But we're gonna get our assimilator, and we're gonna actually get a zealot, and then we're gonna get a sentry. We're gonna get mainly sentries in the beginning because we want to accumulate that force field. And so basically we're gonna get another pylon since we're getting around 15, 16, 17. That's where you want to build your second pylon, and this is usually around the time when your gateway is done. So we're gonna build a cybernetic core. Okay, so basically, as this cybernetic core is going, you're gonna make a zealot as soon as you have enough. So right now we have enough, so make a zealot, and then after that you're gonna actually get your gas after this second probe coming out. So, well, actually as soon as you can get, doesn't matter. So you get it as soon as you can get it, and then after this, as our zealot coming out and our cybernetic core is about to be done, we're gonna make a start warp gate, and then we're gonna save up to 100 gas to get our sentry. And then we're gonna throw down our 3 guys in gas into our second gas. We're getting a little supply block, so we gotta make another pylon. And we're gonna chrono boost our gate, warp gate. And then we're gonna actually throw down our 2 additional gateways. So we're gonna have 3 gateways in total. And we're gonna keep at 3 gateway, and then we're gonna expand, and then we're gonna get 3 more gateways. So we're gonna continue making sentries, and keep chrono boosting, of course. So we wanted 3 chrono boosts on the nexus, and then the rest is gonna be on the warp gate. So we're gonna make another pylon since we're almost getting supply blocked. And around this time is when you wanna start looking to expand. Depending on how safe you think you are, you could expand as soon as your warp gate is done, or you could do it a little bit sooner. For the purpose of this video of speeding up, I'm gonna do it sooner. We're gonna save 400 because we're gonna make all the sentries so that we have a lot of minerals, and we're gonna make a pylon. And then as soon as this gateway is done, you're gonna warp it in, and then you're gonna make sentries only. Now at this point, you could choose to research hallucination for scouting purposes. It's totally up to you. It's just a preference thing. So so it's basically up to you. You want to get a forge around here, and since you have around enough sentries, you're gonna warp in the next additional sentries, and then a zealot, and then you're gonna, after that you're gonna start making stalkers and zealots. So that's no more sentries at this point, because we're basically going to be transitioning, and our expansion is about to be up. So throwing down more additional pylons, and you want to transfer some workers right about now. So we're gonna make basically sentries and stalkers and zealots, but now we're gonna cut sentry production, and we're gonna actually start getting our +1. I'm gonna chrono boost it. Now we want to see how many we want. 16 guys, so that's around 16. So we're gonna transfer everything else over to this side, and we're gonna get our additional gateways. So we want to kill that overlord, of course. Keep chrono boosting your +1. Keep making probes. So at this point, you want to start walling off your natural, and you could look back at the building placement video about how to go about it. And at this point, you want to start getting your gas, your dirt gas. You want to start getting more pylons, of course, because we're gonna, as soon as this comes in, we're gonna start warping in more. And keep chrono boosting your forge. Now, since this forge is about to be done, and we should get around I would say 16 on this, guys. We want to start moving out and start making a pylon, and we want to move out with our probe, so we want to protect it, so so that it doesn't die, and you gotta like bring down another probe and all that. And keep warping in the meantime. You're gonna have 6 production buildings, so it should be enough, and you should be making a lot more pylons. And around this time is usually around the time when you want to attack. And of course, when you attack, you want to stop making probes. But because we didn't chrono boost, we didn't. We would have wanted. We would have had 16 guys in here, and then 16 guys in here, of course. So if I, of course, use my chrono boost, so you just want to keep in mind to use your chrono boost, and then warping wherever gateway units is the best choice for your opponent. Unit composition. So you see him going a lot of lings, you might want to make more zealots. And this initial push with this +1 is going to be really strong. And you want to keep in mind about your supply block, because you're going to be warping in a lot of units. So now, of course, you want to send your zealot in first. And this attack should be a really powerful attack. You gotta make a lot of damage with it, but you still transition if you don't do it. You should at least make some decent amount of damage, because you're mainly gonna have a warp gate unit. So so basically, I gotta add some guys in the gas. So I guess that's why I didn't have a 16 probe count, but you used to see it's around 16 for each, 3 guys in gas, 16 for each, 6 guys in gas for each, and then +1, of course. And then after this, depending on what you scout and what unit composition you see, we saw Hydras, of course, but depending on whatever unit composition you see, you could transition to Stargate, Robo, or Twilight Council with DTs or High Templars. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next video, and remember, guys, you gotta know your station, keep knowing your station, own it, and this is DK here, signing out and peacing out.